Okay. What's up, y'all? It's me, your girl, at K Kanora, and welcome back to my channel. I wrote a poem today about my mother, and I was supposed to come back with a video on my experience with growing up with a narcissistic mother and siblings. That is what I was supposed to do today, but I just got sidetracked and went into a whole different direction. And the direction that I went into, like I said, I have a poem. If you want to hear the poem, then you can stay to the end of this video, or you can just scroll through to the end. But I went in a whole different direction and ended up writing a poem because I wanted to redo my growing up with a narcissistic mother video because I felt like there were so many distractions yesterday, and I felt like I didn't regurgitate what how I wanted to say, how I wanted to present my information to you guys. So I went in today thinking about deleting that video and making a new one. And then I was like, what? Why would I delete an hour worth of content? How about I just make a part two of it? So I went to a different article, which was titled Narcissistic Mothers and Her Daughters. And that article, I guess it touched me so it touched me so deeply to the point where I started reading the article and just started writing a poem, regurgitating how growing up with a narcissistic mother really made me feel. So I think I'm still going to do a part two of that video because I never got to finish reading the article. I just went off into space and started writing this poem. So I think I'm still going to do a part two of that video. I don't really know yet. And I know for sure I'm going to do the video that I was supposed to do today about growing up with my narcissistic mother and how and my siblings, how it was growing up with her and my four other siblings. And I know I'm still going to do that video, but it's not going to be right now. Like I said, I'm th- thinking about going into that article today, rewriting that article. It sent me in a whole different direction on what I want for my channel. I know on my channel I talk about narcissists a lot. I don't really, I, I don't really feel like I'm doing a good job at doing it, but I feel like that I'm healing myself by doing it. So I'm going to continue to do that. But I also came up with more ideas like just by writing this poem that I want to do. I have so many talents that I can do. I know I sing some on my channel, and I don't think I do a good job at that either, but I love to sing, and I know that it makes me happy, and I know that with practice and time and patience that I can be where I want to be. In a nutshell, I have potential. And the great thing about what I'm doing is that I'm making my mistakes in front of the camera. So when it's time for me to really do what I got to do, I won't have to worry about being camera shy because I'm already past that part. So I know that I'm going to continue to do that. But as far as making my videos about narcissists, I think that I want to do I think that I want to give myself more time to work on, you know, my information, all the information, to gather up the information that I need and figure out how I'm going to present myself, because my goal really was to post a video every day. So that was really my goal. You know, I cared about the content and everything, but I was rushing myself trying to get a video out every day. So I think that I'm going to slow down on getting the video out every day, because it's basically quality over quantity. And that's what I need to focus on. If I have to give myself a whole week to get a video out, at least I know once the video is out, it will be how I want it to be, and I won't have to keep doing part 2s and part 3s, or thinking my videos is not good. So I think that's what I'm going to do with this next video, because I actually have 2 videos in mind. I have great ideas. It's just that I'm not giving myself enough time to gather up that information, trying to post videos every day. You know, and I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about maybe if, you know, I save my information videos, take my time on making my information videos, and then just give y'all little videos of me doing like little pop-ups, and just if I'm cleaning up or having a little dance off or game night or having me a little drink or whatever, I can come and I can spend that time with y'all that way. And I really can't wait to I can be able to go live, because I know, like, once I go live, I can touch more people. I can talk to more people and get to know y'all better, and y'all can get to know me better, and just to see like where I fit in, and what y'all really want, because y'all are not really leaving comments, because I don't get comments, and I'm pretty sure if you guys was leaving comments, I would get comments. So that's something that I need to work on. And also, like, when I first started my YouTube channel, I didn't know like what I wanted or what I expected of myself or from myself, and I really didn't take it really seriously. But now I find myself calling myself a YouTuber, and that right there, it's like a relationship. You know how, like, when you hanging out with a guy and you guys are going to the movies, going out to eat, and going to the mall and stuff, and you guys are holding hands and everything. It really don't hit hard until you guys sit down and talk about, okay, are we boyfriend and girlfriend? Yeah, we're gonna be boyfriend and girlfriend. And then you get that feeling, you like, okay, we're boyfriend and girlfriend. So, you know, it's like, it's that feeling. That's the feeling I get, because before I was like, okay, let me just make this video. Really wasn't really taking it seriously. But now I'm like, okay, I'm a YouTuber. Like, let me, you know, get my foundation. Let me put this together how I see it. And let me take my time and do what it is that, you know, I want to do. And that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, I came up with all that just by thinking about redoing my growing up with a narcissistic mother video. It took me totally by surprise. And mind you guys, I write in my journal every day. Like, I write in my journal, but I haven't wrote a poem. Like, the last poem I wrote, it was about Black Lives Matter, how Black Lives Matter. And maybe one day I'll read that poem to you guys. And I haven't written anything else. So that's how I am. Like, I told y'all, like, I wake up and I drink on the randomest days, because I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm a type of person where I just follow my instincts, and I go with my gut. I go wherever God leads me. I feel like God is leading me, and wherever he wants me to go, he is sending me in that direction. And I'm just going. I'm not really even thinking about, like, do I have enough things packed? Who's going with me? I'm not thinking about that. I'm just doing this the way God want me to do it. And I know if I do it the way God already have it planned out for me, and then I can't fail. I can't fail. I'm like destined to win because I'm doing it the way God has planned for me. So this poem, it took me by surprise. I did not wake up with intentions of writing this poem. I have my notes over here on the side, and my notes tell me everything that I am going to do. And I opened up my notes today and put my papers in order. And but first I went to my YouTube channel and I was like, let me see the last video I made, which I knew the last video I made. I just needed to look at it, and I looked at it. I was like, I had so many distractions with the lawnmower and the dryer, everything. It really just threw my whole aura off. And I felt like I didn't do my best in that video. And I felt like I wanted to do it over. I wanted to do it again. So, and then the article that I went to help me to get my information from wasn't the article that I had already planned. I already had this plan probably like 6 months ago. I knew I was going to do this video 6 months ago. And I knew the article that I was going to read because, mind y'all, I've been dealing with narcissists basically all my life. So I stay on the internet reading because I want to know what's happening to me, and I don't have anyone that I can trust to go to and talk to about what's happening to me. I can't trust that they're going to say, okay, you're being gaslighted. No, they're going to tell me, oh, you're crazy, you're lying, it's you, your attitude, you need to change. So I would literally like go to Google and type in what I'm feeling. Like I would say, why, like what is passive aggressive? Like why is my neighbors using my words, repeating things I say? Like they will literally, like if I say I like pugs, like literally someone will walk by the next day coming inside my hallway with a freaking pug, the same one that I described, like literally. So I would like literally look that up, and it would let me know like, okay, they're playing with your reality. They trying to make you, they planting seeds in your head to try to make you doubt your reality. Like, and even when I talked about my mother, y'all know my mother is dead. And one day I was coming home from work, and a woman was leaving the lady who had a problem with me, the narcissist, a woman was leaving the narcissist's house, and as soon as I got close enough, it's like they was waiting, because as soon as I got close enough to the front door, the woman came out and she was like, that bitch ain't my daughter. I'm not that bitch mother. Just like that. I was like, what the fuck is going on? But I was like, hi, how are you? Because that's your problem. You know what I'm saying? And if you're going to say that indirectly, I don't respond to indirectly things. Now, if you come to me and you say and then I can respond to that. But no, I'm not going to respond to that. But my instincts, my guts told me that this woman was throwing shade at me. So I will always look it up. So I've been read this article probably like 6 months ago, probably even longer than that, y'all. Literally, probably even longer than that. And that's what made me want to do it over even more, because when I said I was going to do the video on growing up with a narcissistic mother, I said I was going to read from that article, Narcissistic Mothers and Their Daughters, because they give, on that article, it gives like really good information on a narcissistic mother and their daughter. So, yeah, I didn't wake up with the intention of writing this poem or even sharing this poem with y'all. Like, I'm really nervous to even share this poem with y'all, because this is not information that I got off of the internet. This is something that I wrote from my heart. And I just don't want no one to abuse it. I don't want no one to use it against me. I don't want no one to gaslight it, if that makes sense. I don't want to feel naked and exposed because of a narcissist's inability to see my greatness or appreciate my greatness or jealous of my greatness, because I've been dealing with that for so long. So I'm really kind of nervous to share this poem with y'all. But I'm thinking about the direction that I want to go in with my life. I'm thinking about the direction of my YouTube channel. I'm thinking about the direction of my son. Like, I need something to leave my son when I die, and I don't want it to be, it's not that I don't want it to be a certain thing, but I want it to be something valuable, like a house, like a business, like a LLC, a name or something that my son can say, this is a family business. So this is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm doing this. I'm doing this for my family. And yeah, sure. I want to be a voice for the voiceless. Like, I want to be a voice for the voiceless as well, you know. But I want to help myself. I want to help myself. It's time for me to build my foundation and do what is best for me. And I'm getting so passionate about it because for so long I've been doing what other people wanted me to do. I've been walking the path that other people want me to walk instead of walking the path that I know God has for me. So I'm going to read this poem in a minute. This video is like 120. But I want to say how I was thinking about doing my poems. And the hard thing about my channel is that I can't just regurgitate a poem. It takes time for me to get a poem. Like, I have to feel it to give you guys a poem. I bet y'all, like, if this damn poem don't be good, I'm gonna fuck her ass up if this poem don't be good. I hope y'all like it. Like I said, I wrote it from my heart. Like, that's all I can say. Like, I hope that y'all enjoyed this poem. But when I was thinking about, adding poems to my channel, that's something that I know you guys will look forward to. If I have like a poem every Friday or something, or try to do it, I know I can't do a poem after every video. But like I said, if I take my time and do my videos instead of trying to make a video every day, then I probably can do it the way I want to do it. But like I said, I haven't written a poem since July. June, probably since May, the end of May, the beginning of June. That's 6 months ago, literally. I have not written a poem. But I guess if I focus on something that makes me really vulnerable, like my narcissistic mother, then maybe I can, pull something out of there or whatever. But I really don't know how I'm going to incorporate everything together. Like I say, I talk about dealing with narcissists on my channel. I sing a little bit on my channel. And now I got this poem thing I want to do on my channel. And then, I do my daily routines with you guys, and, my dread videos. And then that's another video when I take my hair out and redo my hair. That'll be a video I can do to a how-to video, excuse me. So I have a lot of things that I want to do, and I don't really have them in order, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. It's like I'm jambalaya. I'm all over the place with my channel, and I'm trying to find a balance with my channel, just like in my life. Like, honest to God, like I was just telling my son this today, like, how you feel on the inside will be a reflection of your surroundings. Like, that's why I make it my duty to get up every day and clean my house, take me a shower, put on me some clothes, fold my clothes up, clean my kitchen, because that's how I want to feel on the inside. If everything is just disarray, That is how you feel on the inside. That's why everything is crazy on the inside. Now, I know I can't control the narcissist or anything, so I try to focus on the things that I can control, like myself and my household. So, my life is I'm trying to get my life balanced as well as, you know, my YouTube channel. So, y'all just bear with me and keep in mind that I have a lot of ideas. I have a lot of great things coming, and maybe I'm just the only one feeling like my page is all, my YouTube channel is all over the place. Maybe y'all don't. Maybe it's because I'm sitting right in front of it and I really can't see from a different angle of everything that I'm doing. But I don't know. I don't know if it's just me or y'all feel the same way, but just bear with me through this madness, because remember, I've been gaslighted, and when you be gaslighted, you have that little amnesia, and you don't think about, you feel like things didn't happen when they did happen, and you feel like things did happen when they didn't happen. So you have to understand that I'm going through that as well. But nevertheless, I know that it's only up from here for me. You see what I'm saying? Even if I die, don't cry for me, because energy can never be destroyed, baby. Cannot be created or destroyed. So this body may be gone. This body is just, it's my body. I love my body. But what I love most about my body is the person I am on the inside that makes me me. Like, and that will never die, you know? And I lost that. When I told y'all I was broken, I lost that. No one should live without that. I can't even explain it. That make you you. It makes my head itch thinking about it. But think about, if it happened to me, who else is it happening to? Who else? That's why I tell you guys, if you are dealing with narcissists, if you feel broken, get away from them fucking people. Literally, I can't even tell you to up and leave everything behind, because I'm on Section 8. And literally, I can't up and leave everything behind. But some way, somehow, I figure out how to deal with it to keep my sanity. Even if you have to mentally go away, like literally, I will go on vacations in my head. Like, I wouldn't even be, like, dealing with a nurse. I wouldn't even be there. I'll be somewhere far away. Like, and like, what's his name? MC Hammer. Dun, 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 dun. Can't touch this. Like, literally, I used to be like millions of miles away. Like, I used to be like, you know, you can't call a narcissist stupid, but in my head, I'd be like, you dumb. Because I'm not even here with you right now. I'm literally like miles away. I'm on a vacation somewhere thinking of my dreams, or singing a song, or writing a story, or something like that. So you have to find that space, that place of peace. Your mind is a powerful thing. Don't think that it won't rebuild itself and regenerate itself, because it will. It does it all the time. And I know you think, like, once you get a certain age that your brain cells just die and stop growing. No, ma'am. They're going to regenerate, and when they regenerate, they form into maybe what they used to be, depending on who you want to be, or maybe into something else, who you supposed to be. So don't ever think it's over for you, because it's never over for you. I thought it was over for me. I thought my life was over. And then looking around at everybody else living their life, I'm thinking like, dang, everybody living their life but me. You know, and that made me really feel hopeless and helpless. You know, I'm looking at everybody else with their families. I'm like, dang, when am I going to have that? Why can't I have that? You know, but I had everything I needed at the time. And I was looking at it from a wrong angle. I was thinking that people posting things on Facebook and this and that because they were happy. No, people put on shows all the time. And trust me, the internet is the perfect place to pretend that you're somebody else. Trust me. I'm just not the type of person who gonna pretend like my life is happy when it's not happy. You know, not saying that you shouldn't fake it until you make it. Like sometimes you got to tell yourself it's a beautiful day even when it's not a beautiful day, but that's a different thing. That's something totally different. So my phone is about to die, y'all. This video is about to get to 30. It's right where I want it. So I think it's time for me to read this poem. So I changed the title of this poem one or two times. I'm not even going to exaggerate. I changed it like one or two times. And I'm going to give y'all both titles. The first title I did change it 3 times. I changed it 3 times. So the first title I had, matter of fact, I'm not even gonna tell y'all my mistakes. I'm not even gonna tell y'all my mistakes. I'm just gonna read it. So, producers versus consumers. My mother was my first love. I'd oftentimes mimic behind her as she carried herself along in front of me. My mother was sweet. My mother was gentle. And we would have fun spending most of our day together in the deep field of sunny dandelions, as if both of our wishes had finally came true. After I couldn't take another second of our sunny and hot day together, my little flimsy frame would topple over and climb up into my mother's soft and snuggly arms as her gregarious nature encloses me as I sounded off, sound to sleep. My mother was a reflection of me and who I would someday want to be. A beautiful, dark brown sugar, smart, strong, gentle woman is the woman I am today. And it's not because of my mother, because my mother was someone I never wanted to be. My mother was my first love, even though I wasn't a runner-up in her heart. Instead, my mother's sweetness and gentleness was bitter and made of stone. The deep field of sunny dandelions was shallow instead, and it never smiled.